Let's give voice to the fans who listen to you, and fans that you meet all the time. I had Adam Ray, the comedian, who I'm sure you know, Die Hard 12 on the program a couple weeks ago prior to the Niner game, and I'm like, what's the dream scenario? You beat the Niners, then you beat the Rams, then you go to the Super Bowl and you exorcise the Patriots' ghosts at their expense, and it's sitting right there, right? I mean, it is the fact that it's the Patriots, and you know what we're going to be seeing over the next week and a half. I'm already seeing it on my timeline. Does that mean something that it's the Patriots in this Super Bowl, Brock?
Yeah, I mean, you want to come back on the show and just talk about how great Belichick was and how that play, Malcom Butler. An amazing job.
I'll have whatever you want me to do, Brock. I appreciate your appearance here today. So.
Oh, you have been so sweet to Salk and I, jumping on this year a couple times, and you are not alone, by the way. A lot of folks picked the Seahawks to finish last in the division and to be a 4 or 5-win team. And oh my gosh, you get rid of Geno and DK and you pivot to Sam Darnold and rebuild. There was no rebuild, right? Unlike a lot of the teams, even the Patriots, who had 3 really struggling seasons and were able to draft Drake and add. Seahawks never did that. They never hit a bottom, right? They just kind of pivoted and everything. And I'll tell you, man, they'll be ready to go. This is Jordan Palmer said this. Was it with you? I might have been on your show. Jordan Palmer was talking about how Sam is not an externally motivated guy.
Yeah, that's what he said. He is. Yep.
Yeah. So we played that great sound that came from your show.
Thank you.
And talked about being internally motivated. And that Seahawks team and those teams were so fun to cover. They were so noisy, so loud, so externally motivated, ripping on Deion Sanders, pedestrian receivers, who's talking about us. They were all noise. This team is all business. They are internally motivated, all of them. Cooper, D-Law, Leonard, you would rattle off all the names.
Sam, but your fans aren't. I'm talking about the fans. They want this. This is it, right? The Patriots are here to heck with Malcom Butler and all that nonsense. Sick and tired of hearing about Marshawn didn't get it, and that this could, obviously that will still always exist. But you get Super Bowl 60 in the house of the Niners at the expense of the Patriots. That's the sort of stuff, the grist.
This is it.
Right?
Yeah, with a coach that, didn't play obviously in that game. Vrabel was done by that point, but is a Belichick disciple, and Robert Kraft is the owner. And they got a cool image, Rich, in the Seahawks meeting room. It was for many years shown with Pete Carroll having the basketball hoop bolted up to the stage, and they do shooting competitions and all of that stuff. We were curious, would Mike McDonald keep that around? How would he build his own thing? You know what he built? This spear / totem up on stage there, and they put a helmet of every team that they behead over the season, and they keep stacking them and stacking them and stacking them. That's totally right. And they got one more helmet to behead and put on the top of that totem, and that would, I think, make a lot of Seahawks fans pretty happy.
That was part of the change of scenery that I was criticizing Mike McDonald of doing as soon as he arrived there, no doubt giving Brock and Salk a ton of stuff to talk about for that day and weeks and months after that, right? Right, Brock? Right?
No, Rich. We love you on our show.
That's all I'm looking for. Thank you for giving me that. I greatly appreciate that. Hey, you made it all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Check us out every single day streaming live on Disney Plus and the ESPN app 12 to 3 Eastern.